You got to put them in situations where they're around each other, right? So we did 11 team activities in an 8-week span in the middle of the summer. So we almost did more team and community activities than we did practice in the summer, because it was more important that our guys be around each other, learn who they are. Because ultimately, if you're not a connected team, you're going to see that on the floor. You're going to see a bunch of guys that have individual goals or aspirations and are not, believing into the team concept. And so for us, it was about being around each other, learning who each other are. I think, there's great power in vulnerability. And so if you can finally be vulnerable with your players and they can see a little bit of who you are as a real human being and we see who they are as real human beings, that connectivity, and that vulnerability bonds us faster.
I feel like the main component was just his personality, super charismatic. And I knew at the end of the day that there was nobody in the country that was going to, fight harder for me, fight harder for the guys around me. So that was a big reason why. So.
Well, the first thing is the video that I got from Coach when I committed. Just energy. Like, whenever I talk to him, he's always upbeat, and I felt like I just needed that in my game. Just another little juice bringer. But, yeah, that's what really attracted me to Green Bay at first.
I think there's two things. I think offense is a variable and defense is a constant. And so for us, we got to consistently and constantly be a defensive team first. So our defense has to be a big point of pride for us, because you can control that, and defense has to travel. You want rings, you better get rebounds, right? So you better defend and you better rebound. Offensively, we just had to learn who each other are. We recruited a whole brand new roster, right? That's the gift and the curse of the transfer portal. It giveth and it taketh away. So for us, offensively, it's going to be a variable. We're still finding out what our best strengths are for us and how to maximize those and how to utilize those. But defensively, we got to compete, we got to defend, we got to rebound. That's going to be a staple of who we are going forward in every year, because we can control that. We can't necessarily control the weaponry that's always around us. Although we're going to recruit to it, you're still going to have nights where you shoot 35% and you're consistently averaging shooting 45%. You're going to have nights where you shoot 55% and you're consistently averaging 45%. So you can't really control that as much as you like to.